Good morning, students. Today I am going to talk about the chapter Monkey Trouble, written by Ruskin Bond. Do you know about Ruskin Bond? He is a great writer. He is alive. Presently, he is living in Mussoorie. His childhood was brought up at different places in India. He was born in 1934 at Kasauli in Himachal Pradesh. He has written a number of novels, short stories and other books. He is a prominent literature. His contribution to the children literature has been also recognized by the Indian Council for Education. The first book that he wrote, Room on the Roof, and it was published when he was 17 years old. And for this book, he got the John Llewellyn Memorial Prize. And since then, he has been writing till now. You can see his article in different newspaper such as the Times of India, the Hindustan Times, time to time. And he is nowadays a great writer recognized in India. He is although a Anglo-Indian, but now he is an Indian citizen, and he has dedicated his life to the education of Indian children. He has written a number of books, and the anthology means a collection of stories such as The Night Train at Delhi, The Time Stops at Samli, and the book such as The Trees Still Grow in Dehra. These are his famous books. He has been also awarded by several prizes such as the Padma Shri Award, Sahitya Academy Award, Padma Bhushan Award, and thus we can know about him how great the writer Ruskin Bond is. So now I am going to tell about his stories, Monkey Trouble, which is in your course book. So here the grandfather bought a monkey from a street entertainer. A street entertainer had 3 monkeys, and the Tutu was the last monkey, means he was the last of the 3 monkeys. It was the shortest, smallest monkey to the entertainers, and the grandfather bought this monkey. He brought this monkey home, and at this time the writer's age was only 8 or 9 years old. And the writer also used to encourage his grandfather in keeping unusual pets. It was the weakness of the grandfather to keep unusual pets at home. When he brought this monkey, whose name was Tutu, the grandfather thought that this monkey was tied most of the time by the entertainer. So the grandfather thought this monkey will not do much noise, it will be a quiet monkey. But Tutu, who is the central character, who is the protagonist in this chapter, proved this thought of grandfather wrong. So when he brought this monkey home, the grandmother protested it, and when the writer argued to keep the Tutu in home because it was a girl monkey, then the mother was convinced because she liked girls. Because in the eyes of her grandmother, girls were less troublesome than boys. So the grandmother was convinced to keep Tutu in the home. Now the grandmother was convinced, and Tutu was kept in the house. Again further what happened, so Aunt Ruby is another character in this story. Aunt Ruby, she was very feared when she was at Lucknow. This was at Lucknow, means here Lucknow was the another residence for our grandfather, and she was feared there by python, an unusual pets of grandfather, and here she was feared by this Tutu. Tutu was a mischievous monkey. She had pearly teeth. Pearly teeth means white teeth, and she was very feared from Tutu. Now, one day, all of a sudden, Aunt Ruby announced that she was going to be engaged. She was going to be married, and this startled everyone in the family. The writer thought that she would never marry, but this time writer was also surprised to hear this announcement of Aunt Ruby. When she declared, she told the family member that a man, Fernandez, has come into the life of Ruby, and she would marry Ruby. So, who was Fernandez? So, Fernandez was a teacher from Goa. He was a tall person. He had firm jaw and good nature. He often used to visit writer's home, his grandfather's house. And whenever he came to this house, he brought with him a bundle of chocolates, means unlimited. He had unlimited supply of chocolates and cashew nuts for the writer. So the writer was the supporter of this marriage. Then one day Aunt Ruby told that she was going to buy an engagement ring, but she had made it clear to the writer that he would not go with her. But he had overheard this thing that Aunt Ruby is going to buy an engagement ring from the market. He had overheard, means secretly he had listened this matter. So he had also made up his mind. The writer had also made up his mind to go with Aunt Ruby, but at some discreet distance, so that the Aunt Ruby and Fernandez could not spot him, recognize him, locate him in the market. When this matter was going on, then the Tutu, who was a mischievous monkey in the home, also knew about this matter, and he also made up its mind to follow the writer. And when they were in the jeweler's shop, means Aunt Ruby and Fernandez was in the jeweler's shop, the writer went also there, but at some discreet. But he was caught by Fernandez, and Fernandez called him and told him to help Aunt Ruby in choosing engagement ring. Then what happened? After some time, when the jeweler gave a necklace from his store, then what happened? The writer asked, is it what type of stones it is? So then the jeweler said it is pearl. Then at the same time, the monkey also entered into that jeweler's shops. A squeal was made. A squeal means here the noise of the monkey was heard by the writer, and he recognized this squeal was just a sign of the presence of Tutu in the shop. Lastly, no time happened. The Tutu adorned the necklace in his neck and went towards market. Just then the jeweler also saw, and Aunt Ruby also saw. Everyone who was present in the shop also saw that the monkey had escaped with her necklace. They began to now follow. They began to chase Tutu. Lastly, when everybody was chasing, Tutu was the leader of the crowd. Everybody was chasing. Someone was chasing knowingly, and someone was chasing Tutu unknowingly. And the leader in this chase was Tutu. And after sometimes what happened, Tutu, when saw the crowd in his back, he jumped on the back of a scooter. He jumped on the back of a scooter, and the scooterist dashed with a fruit stall, and the fruit seller was very indignant. Indignant means very angry. And after some times, when he was scooterist was among in the heap of fruits, monkey Tutu peeled some bananas and ate it, and then departed. After some times, he jumped on the back of a donkey, and donkey panicked. Donkey panicked, and the cloth it was carrying also put off from its back, and the washerman also began to chase Tutu. Lastly, when the children who were going to school saw the chase, everybody was following, but they didn't know why the people are following. So they also began to chase the crowd, their elderly people, and they thought, the school children thought, it is better to follow the chase, it is better to chase the people than to attend the class. So in the mood of delight, the school children also followed. And when the Tutu had been followed by the people, then the Tutu took the direction of the writer's home. And when the Tutu thought that now he would be caught by the writers and people, he removed his necklace from his neck and threw into a canal which was going along the road. Lastly, everybody jumped into that canal. First of all, Jeweler jumped, then Fernandez, then Rocky Fernandez, then writers, and everybody was jumping. Everybody jumped into the canal for searching the necklace. It was just like a treasure hunt. It was, what type of hunt it was? A treasure hunt. Means everybody was finding the costly necklace. And after the search of 20 minutes, it was found by Rocky Fernandez, and it was now given to the jeweler. Then after finding the necklace, he took a sigh of relief. And after that, the date of marriage was set. And then what happened? So, grandmother was making cake in her kitchen. Grandmother was making a wedding cake in her kitchen, and it was the habit of the Tutu to enter into the kitchen and help grandmother with his own wits, with his own wisdom. Sometimes he used to put some spices, some other things. This time when the grandmother was making a wedding cake, he put some spices, some bitter gourds, some cells of the eggs into the wedding cake, and it stayed with. And this was spotted by the writer. When the wedding guest came and they tested, so they at that time told it had a very interesting cake, it had a very sweet flavor, very good flavor, but they were not seen for many days, and perhaps they fell ill. Thus the story ends, and in this story the writer has tried to know the nature of a pet, just like monkey, and he had portrayed the picture of a monkey very well in this story. Thus the story ends. Now I request all of you to subscribe my video, like it, and press the bell icon so that the new video will reach to you. Thank you. Have a nice day.